Hey guys, welcome back to my channel with another video. I hope you guys had a good weekend. Just real quick, before we start, please do me the favor, smash the like button. It helps me a lot. It helps me tremendously with the algorithm. Also, if you do like the content, please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button so that you get notified whenever I drop new videos. Now, having that out of the way, let's get right into it. So, taking a look at the weekly, we can see, as we already discussed in my last video from Friday, that we have this cup and handle formation, which is a bullish pattern. Now, what we can do is to see how far it can take us. We can do this and place it over here. And then we can see that it can take us all the way up to the like $42,000 mark. Also, as we already discussed, we have this big gap here. There's no resistance up until all the way up at $36,000. So we really have to push through this resistance. Once we do that, I think we would be here fairly quickly. And then after that resistance, there would be an even bigger gap. But we already discussed all of that. You just have to bear in mind that this is a pretty strong resistance, given this was a pretty strong support over here back in the mid of 2021. And then also, support, and then there was a strong resistance here. Now, I did notice a bearish divergence here. If you take a look at the RSI, as you can see, there's a downward trend line, whilst during the same time, there's an upward trend line here. So here on the RSI you have the lower high, whereas here price wise you have the higher high. So this is a bearish sign. Now, in addition to that, I want to show you something on the monthly. Given the higher time frames are the most important and most reliable. Now, as you guys can see here, the stochastic RSI is already topping out. So if we want to push through this resistance here, and again, it was like the resistance, just to show you one more time, is around the $31,700, $800, let's say $32,000 mark. That we have to cross. Now, coming back to the monthly, what I wanted to show you, we're already topping out here, right? So if we want to push through that, we have to make a move very soon. Otherwise, we would probably come back down here towards the trend line and test this once again. Now, I want to show you something. Back in 2019, we had this bull trap here. I remember it very vividly, given I was already in the space. And I remember how everybody got pretty euphoric. You know, Bitcoin hit around $40,000 back then, and everybody was thinking this is the next bull market. We're gonna break the old or the previous all-time high very soon. And just for this to, just be a bull trap and price turn around before the actual bull market started in 2020. Now, this could be just the same thing here, that we come back down, test the support before price turns around, and we keep going up. So this you should definitely be aware of. Also, if you draw the Fibonacci here, you can see the 618 here at this point coincides with the trend line. So this is definitely a level I would watch. Maybe good for some people that kind of missed the boat on this one to get back in here in the early 2000s if we go back down. But to determine if that's going to happen or not, let's take a look at the 4-hour chart. Actually, let me go on Binance. Okay, so as you guys can see, we have this, it depends on how you draw the lines, right? We have this upward tilted bull flag, which we already broke, which I already discussed in my video on Friday, but then we pushed back above the trend, but now we broke it again. Now, I wouldn't put too much emphasis on this, given we're still in this channel here, right? So we're still above support. Now, we have this trend line, as you guys can see, and we're touching it right now. So this is a very decisive move now. This candle, or maybe the next 2-3 candles, will show us if we, what happens next, basically. If we break through this resistance, this trend line, if that's the case, we could be back here very briefly, testing the resistance once again. If not, that would be rather bearish, and we might, come down. So this could be an interesting trade here, right on the resistance. Obviously, no financial advice. Just want to make you aware of it. At the end of the day, you still have to make your own analysis. You could put a stop loss right here under the previous low. I wanted to show you 2-3 more potentially interesting trades real quick. One of them is this one here, stacks. Now, there's quite a confluence of indicators here on this one, which is why I like it. Now, as you can see, the price is coming down, testing the support here, the trend line, right? At the very same time, this coincides with the 618 Fibonacci level. Also, you have the 200-day moving average here in addition to that. And on top of all of that, you also have the stochastic RSI at the bottom. So this could be an interesting trade potentially. Just wanted to make you aware of that. Another one is this one, Matic here. You can see the top trend line has been hit for the 4th time now here. So same thing here. You know, you could put a stop loss under this one. This could be interesting, especially given you have a big gap here, similar like with the Bitcoin chart. You have a resistance at, let's say, around the $1 mark. This is, let's measure it real quick. This is like 40%, right? A bit above 40%, and for this target zone. But if you want to do it based on this one, it would be even up to 75%. So potentially interesting. And the other one was AVAX. This one is also coming down towards the trend line, potentially testing the trend line again. So I would watch this one. And it also, you know, coincides nicely here with a 618 Fib. Also, the stochastic RSI is bottoming. So potentially interesting. Just wanted to make you aware of that. That's it for today. Please, guys, if you liked it, hit the like button. Again, it really helps me a lot starting out. Also, if you like the content, please subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment in the comment section. I'm really curious to know your opinions. If you agree with my thesis, if you disagree, what do you think about the trade setups that I've given you? That's it for today. See you in the next video. Bye bye.